Good morning, Dreamcatchers. Happy September 1st. It is like for real September 1st in the calendar and in Park Lane world. So I am actually going to tag several of you guys. I am on Cloud 9 this morning. Ready to announce something so exciting, so fun, so important to me. I'm just going through and tagging several of you guys that possibly can join in. And then I'll take my face to it's taking too long. Okay. Good morning. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Brandy. Hi, Jimmy Sue. Jimmy Sue, by the way, I love your name. I'm a Southern girl, and so when I hear Jimmy Sue, I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello, Miss Marisa. Hello, Beck. Okay, so today is, I actually just got chills, which means that the divine is calling me in the right place. So, oh my God, I have total chills all over my body. So I am just really excited to share this idea that came to me. I don't know, probably it's been manifesting for about 2 months. Hello, Emily. Hello, Miss Crystal. Tell me that you're here, guys, as you pop on. Tell me that you're here as I do in my parties. Tell me what city that you're joining us from, because my goal is to find out as many city and states that we can represent in this party, because guess what? My hostesses get to invite all over the country when they do Facebook parties. So anyway, there's my plug on my Facebook parties. But you might notice that I am actually wearing our Perfect 10 earrings, and I am wearing our new bracelet that we can earn the first 2 weeks of September, which when I announce what I'm going to announce, trust me, you're going to be doing more than earning this amazing bracelet. But isn't it gorgeous? I actually changed church just to be able to wear it. Yay, Miss Donna. Thanks, y'all, for sharing where all of our Dreamcatchers are from. So, I'm going to give a little bit of backstory. If I can get my camera just perfect. Give a little bit of backstory. So, if you do not know my story, first of all, welcome to our team if you're new. If I have not had a chance to personally connect with you and maybe have not shared my story enough in the recent months, I apologize. But to share with you a little bit about my story, when I joined this industry about 14 and a half years ago, and I joined probably like most of you, on the fly. Now, many of you might have strategically gotten involved in Park Lane through our direct appoint program. You heard about our insane commission structure. You got pulled, directed to somebody, and you are on your second or third company. You might have joined for a totally different reason. I came to Park Lane actually with more strategy than I did enter the business 14 and a half years ago. What I have found through time is one of my callings has become connection, women empowerment, and being vulnerable. And it is nothing I ever dreamed that I would start this business doing, ever. And I have found through time that's exactly why I was brought into this business. I have the opportunity, and so do you, to connect with so many people, women, men, doesn't matter, but it's mostly women here in our company, to share my personal journey, my personal story, and to hopefully inspire others to keep going and make them realize they're not alone. My biggest joy in life is helping people realize they're capable of doing more than they ever dreamed possible. That's my mission. That is my passion. I love it with my daughters. I love it with my friends. It is something I can't now dismiss. So if I'm with you, I might push you. And that's just who I am. I love it. So in January, I decided to join a coaching program. And one of the things that was suggested to us was to start taking monthly branding photos. Okay, so that's an expense, all right? It's an expense that I was like, oh, wow, do I want to incur that? Do I think that will be beneficial? Well, I started following super successful people, and sure enough, they were posting often about a picture of themselves with stories related, okay? Personal stories, motivation, etc. Well, I'm going to back up, okay? I'm going to share because this is what I truly feel my calling is. Most of you probably know that over the last year, I have gone through a divorce. I was in a 25-year relationship, 22-year marriage, 2 beautiful daughters, amazing marriage, and it rocked my world 18 months ago, okay? 2 years ago. And prior to that, in 2017, I went through breast cancer. One of the things that I have found in those 2 very difficult personal journeys is that the more I share about my journey, the more I hear from other people as to how it helped them. I do not claim to have all the answers. I do not claim to have all the solutions. What I do have is my own personal story and what I have done to try to overcome, to try to use it as a lesson, to try to lean in, look up, and inspire, I guess. A lot of me doing that, I have also found, is empowering. It's healing. It helps me. So, in January, when I decided, okay, maybe I'll take on this challenge. Maybe I will do branding photos monthly. It's not cheap. So I had a family photographer that we've also used for some Park Lane photo shoots, etc., that I decided to reach out to do branding photos. And she'd never done it before. And she's like, but I'd love for you to be my first client. We did a questionnaire, filled out the questionnaire, what my desire was, etc. Guess what? What I found in that process was how empowered it made Christy. Okay, there are so many things in capturing a moment in time of yourself that is critical. Would I have said it was critical back in December? No. What I found in going through the process of all of monthly doing branding photos and then sharing them, I was sharing them with marketing intention. I was sharing them with, strategy, which was kind of hard, to be honest with you. I don't have a marketing background, but I would literally look at the photos. I had an idea each month as to what I wanted to do, what area of life I wanted to focus on. The first month, it was, I want to share that I do an in-home business. So all the photos were done in my house. Next month, I wanted to share that I could be on the go with this business. It's one of the beauties of our business is to be on the go. So we did lifestyle photos out in a shopping center. The next month, I was like, I don't want this to be all about Christy. Like, this is not all about Christy. This is about the Dreamcatchers. This is about our community. This is about togetherness, encouraging each other, pushing each other beyond where we ever thought possible. I want to feature my team. And so I brought the team in. I had to figure out how I'm going to do that. Well, I decided area leaders and above that live in the Dallas area. That was the simplest thing I could do. So we got together, we did another branding photo and focused on our amazing community. Well, then Jenny announces to me, that was my photographer, she's moving to Montana. I'm like, oh shoot. Well, at that point, I decided I wanted to do a month with my daughters. How this business has given me the opportunity to be a more present mom, because I worked corporate America and I was mortified all the time at having my kids be an excuse when I had to call in sick, not show up, wanted to be at the things. I was hiding all the things. I hated it. Maybe the culture's different now. This is many years ago. Anyways, that didn't end up getting photographed because my brother-in-law had a punctured lung that day and I ended up at the ER. But anyway, doesn't matter. What I found in this journey of taking these pictures of myself is I've been going through a very tough time. How amazing it made me feel. The feedback I would get, the getting dressed that day, putting my makeup on, maybe getting a blowout, because Tish and Allie and I love blowouts. finding my cute outfits I wanted to wear for the day, whether I was closet shopping. I did Rent the Runway some. I went to local boutiques some. Okay. It was the most awesome experience because guess what, ladies? You're awesome. And we do not take the time to pat ourselves on the back, to take a moment in time to look at ourselves and say, I deserve this. And to have a memory of yourself, of that snapshot in time of how you felt, what you loved, what you were going through, what inspired you, all of that. Yeah, we got pictures on our phones. This is a whole different experience. So Jenny left town and I was like, shoot, what am I gonna do next? Guess what? The Lord shows up. He tells you where to go. I wasn't looking. I was introduced to an amazing artist by the name of OG. OG is a insanely talented, what's the word I'm looking for? Photographer, but more magazine oriented, less lifestyle, less family, although he can do that. But he lived overseas with the brand Lush for a year doing a biography on them, okay? Documentary on them. This guy is kind of next level. I was introduced to OG. OG's phenomenal. And I went and looked at his Instagram. Full disclosure, I was like, whoa, I don't know if OG can photograph this 49-year-old girl because on his Instagram is sexy mamas. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Kind of old. Anyway, quickly realized that's not all he does. And he does everything. And so last month, I think, I decided to do a photography session at OG Studio. And you probably have seen some of the photos of me. My profile picture is one of them with the beautiful bright blue background. All of that was closet shopping, which was awesome. He helped me with he went and looked at my Instagram and was like, Christy, this is what I see you're lacking. This is what I think would be great. You need some color. You need some editorial. That's the word I was looking for. Very editorial. I was like, okay. And he screenshotted some shirts I had worn. He was like, bring this. Okay. Great. The most fun experience and so empowering. So my desire as a leader here at Park Lane and in my business, and I'm going to say right now, if you've never read the book, A Leader Without a Title by, his last name's it's SH something. I can't think of his name. Leader Without a Title. Any of us are leaders. I don't care if you're watching this, you're a fashion director. You're a leader within your business. You're a leader within your community. You're a leader within your life. Leadership strictly means you lead with intention. I have found that my calling is empowerment. I am big on experiences. Experiences fill me up. I want to offer experiences to you guys that you would never go and do for yourself. I want your imprint, your time with Park Lane to be so valuable for your growth as a woman, as a human, as a mom, as a sister, as a friend, as a business owner, all the things, as a wife. Did I forget that one? Because I want you to be your best. I just listened to I got a definition for basically what your calling is. It's your purpose with a divine touch. And I know that my calling has been to be vulnerable with you guys, to share my life experiences, because I know I didn't just go through cancer to get sick and get healed. No, that's boring. No, I need to use my experience of a divorce of 25 years and how I'm now being a single mom with teenage daughters to help others. I don't have it all figured out. I am figuring it out. But the experience of loving on yourself, giving yourself self-care, doing things that you would not go do on your own is something that I went and did it on my own because guess what? Park Lane has helped me with an income to give me that opportunity. I want to pay it forward. One of the reasons why I decided to do what I'm about to announce is I talked to Sarah Catherine Joseph, who lives really close to me, and she decided to invest and do a photo shoot about 3 months ago for herself. And I asked her what that ended up doing. Was she glad she did it? She said, and maybe I'll have her go live to share the experience. She's like, hands down, like I've never done something like that for myself. And she looks back at those photos and just sees beauty. I want all of us to see beauty within ourselves. And so as a leader, I declare September is Empowerment Month. I want to help empower you as a human to be the best woman you can be. And guess what? We're going to journal it. We're going to take pictures of it, and we are going to mark this moment in time. So I am announcing our Lights, Camera, Sparkle incentive for September. I'm not reading any of these comments. I'll have to go back and read. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I am giving away 2 photography sessions, 2 photo shoots. Full-on glam photo shoot with OG, with me. The 3 of us will go to the studio. We're going to have a full-on day of taking photos of you to capture you in October of 2022. That is when the photo shoot will happen. The incentive is going to run all of September. And here is how you get entered. To be entered into our Lights, Camera, Sparkle incentive, you need to be top 25 in sales for the entire month of September calendar dates, which are week starting today. So that would be week ending. Hold on, let me get the week ending September 7th through week ending September 28th. It's a 4-week month. Okay. The top 25 in sales on the 29th of September, I will go live and do a drawing. 2 women in the top 25 for the month of September will earn a photo session with OG. It will be your responsibility to get yourself to Dallas. You will stay with me and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. I've got a blowout girl, Kylie. She's going to come do our hair. We are going to have an experience because guess what? You deserve it. And my hope is that you will see the value in this, even if you're not a winner, because it doesn't matter, or an earner, whatever you want to call it. But it is going to be such a fun thing for me to offer and for us to go for and to realize all month long, I want us to feel empowered with who we are today, not who we wish we were, not being all hard on ourselves for who we could have been, should have been, mistakes we've made, because trust me, you guys, I'm the hardest on myself than anybody in this planet, and it drives me crazy, but I'm working on that. So, top 25 for the month of September, weeks ending through the 28th. 2 ladies will be drawn. This is a $500 each session. It's a $1,000 giveaway I will be giving, and 2 women will earn it. So I encourage all of you to go for it because guess what? You deserve it. And my hope is that you will push yourself more than you thought possible, because in the end, all of the fun incentives, all of the cute things Park Lane offers, I'm like looking for more RRC stuff or whatever on my desk, more giveaways, help us earn income, grow our business, push ourselves beyond what we ever thought possible, and make us better. You become your own leader. So I am excited. I cannot wait. I hope I will update every week as to who's in the top 25. Let me tell you, week by week, that fluctuates so much. Yesterday, I closed a heck of a lot of sales. The week before, it wasn't as much. So it's not a week by week. It's a conglomerate of a month, but plan your month. And we are going to share throughout the next, week or so, really doing a combination of parties and working your VIP group is the magic to even more. All right. Even more. That's what Kay Dimmer does, who's top 25 in sales for Park Lane every single solitary month. She's like top 3. She was number 1 at Sparkle. Okay. She says 50% comes from one, 50% comes from the other. Doesn't matter. Most of my sales in the month of August came all from parties. That's what I was able to work. Whatever you're able to do, but I encourage you to go for more because I can't wait to see you behind the camera, being your baddest self you can be, having fun, and marking this moment in time because you deserve it, we deserve it, and I can't wait to see all of you going for it, doing more, and then see the photos. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for popping on. Thank you for all you do. My goal is to really work empowerment all month. And let's have some fun with some lights, camera, and sparkle. Okay, see you guys on the coffee chat, I hope. Mwah. Have a great September 1st.